Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Super Wrestling Federation's Saturday Night Powerslam. Right now, oh my gosh, look at that! The tag team work by Vonstadt and Dragonfly, an unusual, unexpected alliance, but in this match, there can only be one winner. So alliances won't last long. They're not going to help you win, because in the end, there can only be one winner. First fall to the finish, pinfall, submission, critical knockout. This is a fatal four-way #1 contendership match for the #1 contendership for the SWF World Championship, and Dragonfly thrown out of the ring by Vonstadt with that devastating German suplex. Take a look inside the ring. These are the four hand-chosen competitors for this fatal four-way first fall to the finish #1 contendership match. The living legend Ed Trout, the barbaric bastard Vonstadt, the master of the Sky Dragonfly, and the Predator Killer Wasp. These four have been the most impressive in the eyes of management. All four of these competitors are competing for a chance for #1 contendership. Who is it going to be? It's not elimination style. First fall to the finish, and there are no countouts, no disqualifications. Just for any clarity for anyone that didn't know. Oh, spinning backflip kick by the Dragonfly takes down Vonstadt. Ed Trout going off. Oh, but he's interrupted by Vonstadt. Back and forth contest between Vonstadt and Ed Trout. Ed Trout recently pinned Vonstadt in a tag team match, which shocked the fans. He would hit an Ice Mountain driver on Killer Wasp, and then he would hit an Ice Mountain driver on Vonstadt, and the Troutbusters would pick up a victory when Ed Trout would pin Vonstadt. But tonight it's not about tag teams. It's first fall to the finish, every man for themselves. One of these four competitors will be the new #1 contender for Luigi Calzone and the SWF World Championship. Who's it going to be? Well, you're going to want to stay tuned and find out. Oh, a kick to the head of Dragonfly by the Killer Wasp, who now sets his sights on Vonstadt. Spinning back kick. Dragonfly interrupting that pin, while the Killer Wasp working on the leg of Ed Trout. Oh, a handshake extension, but then look at that, it was a trap. Cross arm breaker by Vonstadt. Oh, Vonstadt in that devastating stretch submission hold. Beautiful drop kick there by Ed Trout. Ed Trout now focusing on Vonstadt. Takes a left hook right to the face. That may have knocked him out cold. Vonstadt stopping on the back. Oh, but he didn't have eyes in the back of his head as he eats a drop kick by, look at that, by the Dragonfly. And now to the Killer Wasp. Everybody's getting chest chopped. Wait a second here. The Bulldog by the Dragonfly. Oh, the rolling kick right into the face of Vonstadt, interrupting the Anaconda Vice submission hold on Ed Trout. Since Ed Trout is in the match tonight competing, he cannot be the official, so we have our intern ref calling the action tonight. Ed Trout going off on Vonstadt with those strikes. The rolling kick by the Dragonfly takes down Ed Trout. There, we got that roll-up pin there. Oh, 2.9, the Killer Wasp. So close to becoming the new #1 contender. Drop kick to the back. Vonstadt now hammering away on the head of the Dragonfly. And look to your left side. A kick to the side of the head. Ed Trout just got kicked all the way to Saturn with that kick to the side of the head by the Killer Wasp, who inadvertently was just saved by, I believe, was going to be a German suplex. Vonstadt fighting off the Dragonfly and the Killer Wasp. It's well documented, well reported that Vonstadt wants the SWF World Championship back more than he wants breath itself. Oh, what a German suplex. Oh my goodness, Vonstadt was not prepared for that or that. Having his leg attacked. The falling fist drop right to his face. Oh, Dragonfly takes a heavy hit. And then Vonstadt takes a heavy drop kick. Oh, a spear by Ed Trout takes down the Dragonfly. Oh, a 2.9. Ed Trout was so close to winning. Dragonfly going up high. Shooting star press onto the back of Ed Trout. Thrown into the ropes. Dragonfly bouncing off the ropes now. Dragonfly taunting, as was the Killer Wasp. Dragonfly's been getting thrown around by Vonstadt on multiple occasions in this match. I don't know who's going to win this match. The only competitor in this match to have ever held the SWF World Championship is Vonstadt. Oh, super kick by Ed Trout takes down the barbaric bastard. Reversing the Irish whip now. Oh, look at this! Thrill of the Sting! Thrill of the Sting, the submission hold finisher of the Killer Wasp! Dragonfly is trapped, but she escapes! She escaped! Oh, that rolling kick takes down Vonstadt! Irish whip to the Dragonfly! And now, to the Killer Wasp! But Ed Trout miscalculates and gets trampled! Oh, his left leg being worked on. Kick to the back of Vonstadt, punches the Dragonfly in the face. Wait a second here. Oh, 2.9! The Killer Wasp almost had it! The Anaconda Vice being applied! The Anaconda Vice! The signature submission hold. Ed Trout tried to drop kick to break up the submission, but it broke up before he could connect. Mongolian chops there by Ed Trout, who was just ran into by the Dragonfly. Oh, look at that! The Dragon Sleeper applied to Ed Trout by Vonstadt. How much would Vonstadt love to win this match by pinning or submitting Ed Trout, the man who recently defeated him by pinfall in a tag team match? I'm sure he would love to avenge that loss, and I think he would be the guy that he wants to beat in this match. Look at this submission hold by Ed Trout! He's got the Killer Wasp bent up like a pretzel, but it was not enough to put him away. The match wages on. The match continues. Ed Trout fighting with all of his might, taking down the Killer Wasp. Ed Trout now has Dragonfly. Elbow to the back. Vonstadt throwing a hissy fit. Wait a second. Oh my gosh, Ed Trout! Overhead belly-to-belly suplex, hitting the turnbuckle post and falling out of the ring, almost under the guardrail, into the crowd. But look how tough this guy is. He's back at it. Dragonfly on the outside and... oh, crossbody takes down the big man. Oh my goodness. Dragon Sleeper being applied to Ed Trout. Ed Trout taps out. Ed Trout taps out. The match is over. The new #1 contender to Luigi Calzone and the SWF World Championship is the Predator, Killer Wasp. And Vonstadt looks furious.